And hopefully you guys are a little bit friendlier than you were last week. Like, hey, so what do you think about riding your horse? Yeah, it's exciting to be here. It's exciting to see the excitement that goes on in this weekend. Everybody's so thrilled to be here and to do the championships. It's a fun atmosphere. It's not, it's maybe not necessarily geared to the professional, but it is. It's great to see the younger kids and the lower level riders coming up and watching the advanced and stuff like that. And but I think it's just as much fun for us as if you want to call us professionals, we'll go with that for now. But that get to go and watch them and see the fun and the excitement that they have, which is at the end of the day why we do this sport, and get back to the fun of it and the joy of riding horses. And so I think the amateurs and the professionals alike really get a lot out of this weekend. And it's fun to be here.
Will you tell us a little bit about Quasar
Yep.
and how you expect him to run tomorrow?
Yeah, Quasar's a super nice horse. He's only young. I just started riding him this year. He's been, knock on wood, he's been very successful. He went very well in his one start. He's been second in 2 intermediates. He's green, but he should go well tomorrow. He's very brave. He's very easy to ride. He's beautiful. And he's a good jumper. And the big thing for him is keep getting him stronger and that kind of stuff. And the show jumping is a little bit right now. His weak link. It's not that he can't do it. It's just it's the same on the flat. He needs the strength and the time. And but very, very exciting young horse coming through. So and he did a nice test today. He's very level-headed and it's a beautiful horse to ride. So tomorrow, he's quick. He's like I said, he's easy to ride. He's very honest, and hopefully I'll do my job. If I do my job, it'll be fine.
Anybody got anything else to talk? Thank you.
You got
so
to
much.
run.
All right, guys. Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for making
I'll
it.
tell them that you're at the food tent.
Yeah. Wasting time.
Beer garden.
All right. I'll put in a good word. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
It's just me.
It is just you now. Matt Brown and Super Stocks. You had a really lovely test today. A couple of positives, but overall, really impressive horse.
Yeah, no, I couldn't be happier with him today. He did have a couple of mistakes. The difference today versus a few months ago is that he's having mistakes now because he's trying. And up until the last couple of events, he'd get a little tense going around the court, and I really would have to just manage him through the test. And today, probably more than any other show so far, really was able to ride him. And so, he had a couple of mistakes, like he broke in the extended trot, but I had to keep reminding myself that he's just 8. This is his first year in advanced, and really excited about the horse. I think there's a lot to it.
He's coming off an amazing win at Rebecca Farm.
Yeah.
It was lovely. And now you're on a cross-country truck, as I understand.
Yeah.
Towards the East Coast, what has that travel been like for you, and how have you been maintaining the horse through that?
Well, we're over halfway there. I'm glad that we got to stop here for the week. I'm really just happy to be doing this. I'm happy to be competing here. I'm thrilled to be going to Fair Hill. We had a pretty big fundraising effort to be able to make the trip. And my wife and I have both been overwhelmed by the support of our clients, friends, family, our sponsors Bob and Valerie, and their niece are here today watching, and we'll come back to Fair Hill and watch. So it really just has been a really fun journey, and if I can go home with 2 horses who are still really confident and hopefully more confident than when we left California, it'll be a good trip.
So what are your thoughts on the cross-country course for tomorrow?
It's different from what I expected. It's my first time here. I think Mark Phillips has definitely put together a pretty tough course. It's really turny, so I think time definitely will be an issue. It almost has sort of a derby, feeling to it. So I think the biggest question to me when I walk the course, the biggest question is, can you gallop in balance so that you don't have to waste a lot of time in the turns? But there are some pretty big, what I would consider gallopy questions out there. So it'll be interesting to see how the horses are and riders are, handling balancing for the turns, but still being able to go and attack the course.
Is there anything in particular on the course that you sort of have your eye on?
All of it.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Right. Yeah, I don't think that you can really take any of it for granted. There are definitely some difficult questions. There's a pretty big table on a bending 5 to a corner. That would be hard enough if you were just galloping to it, but it's coming off of a really tight left-handed turn. And the table is it's a good-sized table. And then there's a good drop question, and then a downhill slope to a skinny brush jump. But also, each of the waters is pretty technical, so I just don't think that you can go to sleep. I think you need to be riding the whole course. And like I said, I think figuring out how to ride the course in time is going to be definitely an issue.
Your wife is really involved and is with you pretty much everywhere you go, it seems like. Can you just talk a little bit about the meaning of having such a strong support from her?
I mean, I wouldn't be able to do it without her. And no, I mean, when we got together through horses, and so horses has been, something that we've had in common since day one. And we just complement each other really well. So, the things that I'm weak at, she's strong at, and so I really rely on her in a lot of ways. And so I don't think that if I was me by myself, I wouldn't be able to put together as polished an outcome as we have been able to put together. And so definitely the strength of my riding and the development of the horses, it really is a team effort. I mean, that's what this sport is about, just in general, but certainly between her and I developing the horses, it's absolutely a team effort.
Anyone else? Pretty good?
Thank you.
Can we get a photo of you before you leave in front of the back?